welcome to another edition of the Mako Update Show. I'm Seth Hackey, joined by my co-host Brandon the Bear Massey, and a special guest this week, Kevin Harris. Gentlemen, the first week's in the books. Why are done? Castro, in true Dave Castro fashion, dropped a bomb on us week one, bringing in dumbbells for the first time ever to the Open. He also introduced a time cap. We're going to get into some highlights and break down the results from week one, our teams and our athletes. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about the workout and what we saw overall this week.
Love the addition to the dumbbell power snatch into the Open, as well as the burpee box jump. I think the combo of them two, as you all know, was kind of painful, but everybody got through it. It was good.
Yeah, definitely. And what I loved was the energy in the gym. Fun workout. Everybody's motivating, and that Friday night was insane. I loved it.
Yeah, that energy was amazing, and I think it's just going to get crazier each Friday as we keep getting into these workouts. Let's go ahead, break down the points and what we have for each team. Drum roll, please. Gaines team right now has 24 points.
And the Swole team has 17.
Keep in mind, this score does not take into account the 1 point for each athlete that did the Open and entered their score into the Games site. Right now, currently, the Games is experiencing some technical difficulties. I know they're not too happy. Their engineers are working on it. We are looking to have an updated score to you by tomorrow night, and that'll depend on the Games site. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about how those scores broke out and what we have. And let's start with the Spirit of the Open.
Kevin, drum roll. Week one, winner of the Spirit of the Open is Danielle Rudd.
Congrats, Danielle. There couldn't be anybody more that deserves this award. Danielle did some things at the back end that not everybody saw, things that really helped with the Open and what the true Spirit of the Open is. Man, she crushed the workout, pushed through hard. She's always here, smile on her face. One of the most positive people I know. So she definitely deserved that award.
Yeah, very selfless, good team player. Really enjoyed just seeing her, she's always smiling even after the workout. She's laying on the ground, but everyone's giving her high fives. You can
That's
tell.
tough to do.
Yeah, it is. So congrats, Danielle.
There it is. 5 extra points for Team Swole, gained by Dana Rudd. Congratulations on that. Let's talk about all those that finished the workout prescribed this week. We had a lot of names on that list.
Yeah, we had 29 in total, 13 from the Swole team and 16 from the Gaines team. Let's first start on that male side, Kevin.
Yeah, the male side, there were 3 names that really stuck out. It was their first CrossFit Open ever. And some of these guys almost didn't even sign up. So we had Martin Miller, 15:21. Martin crushed that burpee box jump over part of the workout. He just turned the motor on and kept going. Zach Cates, who told me at the 18-minute mark he would love to be done. And he got done in 14:05, beating me and David Moorhead. So 2 guys have been doing this for a while now. And then we had Nathan Moore, who's brand new to this, call him 12-pack. 15:51 was his time, and Nate's, he's going to be incredible in the future. So those 3 guys that look out for next year, too.
Yeah, excited for how they did in week one and looking forward to see what they do the rest of this time. On the female side, we have a few to highlight as well. A couple of ladies have a lot going on. One is Molly Sato, who has, she just had her son, Killian, 3 months ago?
Correct. Somewhere
around there, right, at 1950. Jennifer Massey at 23 weeks pregnant. She got 18:54. Proud of you, Jen. And Taylor Willie, who is in PT school at 18:42.
So she has a lot of free time to work out.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, awesome seeing everybody finish that workout that made that happen. Great job to all those athletes. But I want to break it down a little further. Talk about the people that score the points for those teams. So let's go ahead and start with the females. On that top side, we've got Summer Dupler finishing that workout. In the middle there is Melissa Carroll, team captain for Team Swole, as everybody knows. And then at that top is Amy White.
And Amy moving that dumbbell was a thing of, like, a masterpiece watching her do that. I mean, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, it was definitely virtuosity.
For sure.
Watching her move it, switching in midair, just breathing through it, crushing it. I was very impressed to see her move the dumbbell.
It was great.
Congrats to those 3 ladies scoring the points for their team. Let's move on to the male side and see who those were. At the top of the list, no surprise there, the man to my right, Brandon Massey. Moving on down that list, we've got the movement doctor, CJ DePalma, and rounding the list out is Coach Randall.
And speaking of virtuosity, Randall and the burpee box jump overs. That's the thing, that's a masterpiece again, another one to watch, and you're just watching like, wow, guy's in his element there for sure.
Yeah, it was incredible. Most people, as that workout's going on, it's building, starting to wear you out. The burpees tend to get a little bit slower. You start stepping up. Not Randall. He started building as it went on, and it seemed like he finished that last round in under a minute.
That's another guy in PT school, so not a lot of time to work out, still crushing it. So
Yeah.
Let's not forget, Randall kicked his shoes off for the last set of 50 dumbbell snatches.
Yeah.
I mean, literally throws them out the door, doesn't need them,
Yeah.
does 50 dumbbell snatches without his shoes and the box jumps. I mean, nothing more needs to be said on that. It was just something else to watch. Again, great job to those people for scoring those points for the team. Let's see how it breaks out points-wise in that scale division. We saw some folks that really surprised themselves here in the scale division in that not only did they do the workout, but they finished with some really fast times. I'm going to start here on the female side also. Our top female, we had Phoebe Bryant at the very top of that list. From there, moving down, Sarah Helgadaughter, and rounding out that list of ladies is Kim Moreau.
Awesome job, Phoebe. I remember seeing you sitting there against the wall on the mat, kind of moving around, jittering, and Kevin had mentioned she's really nervous, and it showed. But let me tell you, when the workout 3, 2, 1 go happened, you got after it. So great work, way to overcome that fear and tackle that workout.
definitely, and the other two round that out. Two college soccer players that just started with us, and they finished the workout in a really good time. You could tell they had that soccer motor, and this is a good workout for them. So looking forward to seeing more from them in the future as well.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing more from all those athletes. Always love when I see somebody that just started CrossFit finish their first open workout in under the time cap on top of that. Let's move to the male side now, see who those male finishers were that scored some points for the team. Top of the list, we've got Ryan Waters. Moving down, we have Adam Bullock. And rounding out that list is Mr. David Curran.
David Curran, awesome job, man. You made it. I know you were nervous about finishing that workout. You had about 30 seconds to spare, so really happy for you. And, great work. I can't wait to see the rest of the open for you.
Definitely, and then you got Adam, again, he just had a kid, new dad.
Yeah.
Barely had time to train, coming in, crushing the workout, finishing, making time for himself, which is great. And then Ryan Waters, who didn't get to come Friday Night Lights, he had prior engagements, and he was really nervous he wouldn't finish the workout, and he still crushed it. So he came in on Monday night and really just gave everything he had. It was fun to watch.
Congratulations to those three gentlemen scoring points for their team, putting the Gaines team in the lead with those scores, looking good. Again, congrats to all the athletes in week one.
Seriously.
All right? It was a tough week. Castro threw just stuff we'd never seen at us. So we'll move forward in the next couple weeks. And talking on that, I think everybody wants to know, gentlemen, what are you guys predicting for week 2?
So I guess I'll start. I think that we'll see some gymnastics, hoping for a little higher skill this week. Maybe some chest to bars, maybe some muscle ups. And then, of course, I'd love to see a barbell. It could be power snatches. That would be cool. Heavy deadlifts, also awesome. Thrusters, just to name a few things that I'm hoping for. But yeah, I think it'll be, a couplet or triplet, and I think we'll see a little higher gymnastics skill this week.
Yeah, definitely. What I'm hoping for versus what it's going to happen in reality are two different things. I'm hoping for like a heavy snatch and handstand walk. We've never seen that before. That's not going to happen more than likely. So I'm thinking it's going to be some kind of triplet. Definitely a triplet here. I'm hoping for handstand push-ups, something along those lines, with maybe a heavy barbell, hang clean, something like that. So definitely looking forward to something in my wheelhouse.
All right. I'm not sure I like either of the options that you guys gave us there. But I do know that I'll love getting after it with all the Mako monsters in the gym. Come Friday Night Lights, when we see that workout come out, we're going to have some fun. Well, folks, that'll do it for this week's update show. Stretch those backs out. Get ready for week 2. It's going to be a crazy night here at Friday Night Lights. Before we go, though, we'd like to give a special thanks to Mr. Davenport Sr. for taking all those photos. If you see him in the gym, make sure to give him a thanks. We'll see him again this next week. And last, our sponsor this week, Driven Nutrition. If you haven't gotten on the Driven Nutrition gains, make sure, come up front, get some protein, make all those gains. Till next time, gains on gains.
Swole.